I'm feeling a bit peckish. But if I start eating these Trader Joe's cheddar cheese rocket crackers again, I'm just going to be sad that I don't have any goldfish. Ow. You know what's upsetting? We're not even close. This is wave 1, and I still don't even know how many waves there are. Nice. And then there's an actual boss. Presumably. I assume the final boss is not just a bunch of bokoblins. Ow! I feel like you could make a really good out-of-pocket compilation of any of these games where it's just me banging my head against a wall over and over. Which is pretty much just this and The Witness currently, I think. Maybe some parts of Signalis where I'm freaking out and I don't want to go to the next room because it's scary, so I'm trying to stall. Or I'm talking to myself to make myself less scared. Ow. I don't think the Breath of the Wild qualifies because I had companions for most of it. So there are the people there to keep me sane, keep me in line. Oof! Like, that's my reaction every single time the big boy actually attacks. Because so much of this has been me continuing to move just out of his range so he can't actually get an attack ready. So it's very funny to me that every time I actually see an attack from him, it's just, woof! Whoa, what was that sound? God! Why? I look just like Buddy Holly. Uh-oh, and you're married, Tyler Moore. I should try to do it in the same key as the music, which I can't tell what it is because it's all spooky. Ow. Ow. So is it like a big evil tree? What's the actual deal with this thing? It's root-like, but we haven't seen many branches except for down here at the bottom. But I think it's an evil tree. It's the root of all evil, I suppose. Ow! I was trying to hit the other guy. That's not fair. Target everything strategy is working perfectly so far. I stopped targeting everything and then all of a sudden I got hit. Imagine that. Can't be a coincidence. Golly! A single boy? That's the guy that's gonna take me out? A single horn? It's really upsetting that a single horn was able to take me out when Link could be getting triple horned by Prince Sidon right now. Oof. Oof. Bad. Bad run. Bad ending. Ow. You'd think for that jumping attack that Link does, for how sucky it is, for how much it sucks, because when you're in midair for like 3 full seconds, and then you slam down and you're vulnerable on the cooldown for another 15 seconds, you'd think the damage would actually be good, but it's not. It's just bad. That move is just objectively a terrible move. And the fact that it's mixed in with the combos of jumping and attacking that is vital to actual gameplay is rather frustrating. Like that one, not good. Didn't need it. Didn't mean to do it, and I didn't need it. That's the first time, honestly proud of that guy. That's the first time the third swing on the 3-point combo actually hit me. And I didn't jump away because I assumed it wouldn't. I'm honestly kind of glad that finally that third slash that I've been neglecting to pay attention to finally at least has meaning. What? Oh, yeah, that was another arrow. God, I hate how the archers line each other up. It's almost like they're being strategic about it, and I don't appreciate it. Monsters thrive at nighttime. Maybe I should wait until the morning. I purposely was like, let's do it at midnight, guys. It's going to be so sick. I don't think that actually affects things when I'm in the cave. I assume it does not. It's not that they get more powerful at night, right? It's just that there's more of them. And I don't think the number of the final boss is going to be affected by the time of day. That seems like a very dumb gimmick. Like one more good one and we might call it for the night. I just had a very, very strange thought, which was just the sentence, "You couldn't pay me to do this." I'm doing this of my own volition, and I'm not getting paid for it. I don't know why that thought entered my brain. I wish I was being paid for this. That'd be cool. My only hope of monetization comes from the Witness Let's Play. It's not a good Let's Play. I'm happy people enjoy it. I'm not going to tell you that if you enjoyed it that you don't understand what good content is. But objectively, it's not the best content on my channel. And I don't understand why the algorithm was like, yes, this. And then why so many people saw it on the algorithm and were like, yeah, I'll watch all of this. I'm not good at that game. I admit it. I'm bad at it. I was not good at that game. legitimately happy people seem to enjoy it. I don't understand why. Saw a little Metal Gear exclamation point. I know I've been spotted. I tried to side dodge that, which I think should have gotten me the perfect dodge. I'm offended. Time flies. Hey, go play The Missing. Or watch The Missing on my channel. It's only between 14 to 17 parts, I think. It's fairly short. And it's very good. It almost made me cry as much as this game's going to if it keeps up like this. If this sounds familiar, it's because I am running low on things that I've thought about and have things that I feel like I want to talk about. The Super Mario Brothers movie is going to be a lot more poignant in hindsight, knowing that it was Charles Martinet passing the baton on to other performers. Huh? Think about that. Think about that, guys. Here's a hot take for you. Look, we all know that the best parts of the Super Mario Brothers movie, there were two best parts of that movie. One was Jack Black as Bowser, which we all knew going in. Everyone knew that that was going to be great. That was going to be the one part that everyone was like, okay, he did great. And the other thing was the music. The soundtrack, legitimately, very good use of scores from all the different video games. Very good polls, very fun. Legitimately put a lot of smiles on my face. So when we're talking about Jack Black as Bowser, and we're talking about music in this movie, my hot take is, guys, Peaches isn't that funny of a song. It's just not. It's funny because it's Jack Black. It's not funny because it is a well-written, a well-written, purposefully dumb song. A well-written, purposefully dumb song is "I'm Just Ken." That's what everyone seems to think Peaches also is, but there's a very clear winner among those two songs. And no amount of Jack Black is going to change that. I love him to death, but it's just not actually that good of a song. And apparently the Bokoblins disagree. I am punished for introducing new ideas. Remember how Kamek is like a Peter Lorre impression, and then you get to the credits and it's like, Kevin Michael Richardson, why did he pull out the Peter Lorre impression for this? Whose idea was that? It's not that it was bad, it's just such a strange choice. And if you want, he did great. This is not me saying it should have been someone else to do this. But if you're going to hire Kevin Michael Richardson, why would you then tell him, just do your best Peter Lorre impression? That's not what you hire Kevin Michael Richardson for. I don't know, man. That movie's weird. Enjoyable, but weird. I have to say, I appreciate the biggest plot twist of all was that Chris Pratt was actually fine. He was not terrible. He was passable. And I honestly kind of love that, you know, there was all the Chris Pratt discourse in the lead up to the movie, and then like the first 5 minutes of the movie, they have Chris Pratt and Charlie Day do bad, high-pitched Italian accents, just so we can all get a taste of how annoying it actually would have been if he literally did that the whole movie. And then when they switch to their more normal voices with the Brooklyn accent, it's like, oh, this is a relief. This is much better than what they were doing earlier. Once Chris Pratt was cast, once that line was drawn and there was no going back from that, there were a lot of people who said, well, he better at least try to do the Mario voice. And I feel like people don't understand. Chris Pratt doing his best like Charles Martinet impression would have been annoying as hell. It would have been a distractingly annoying performance. Whereas Chris Pratt doing Chris Pratt with a very slight Brooklyn accent is just kind of like, it's annoying on the meta level of it's just Chris Pratt. But in terms of distracting from the rest of the movie, it didn't actually do that. Because Chris Pratt is, like, even if he was miscast, he's still like a decent voice actor. He can still read the lines well. And I don't think he could have read them very well if he was being forced to do a high-pitched Italian accent the entire time. That's my other hot take. Anyways. I know I said one more good one, but we got 10 minutes before we hit 3 hours, which is generally my marker for about how long I try to hit for a session. For these bang my head against the wall ones, I'm usually okay doing a little shorter, but now that we're close to 3 hours, I might as well go for it, you know? So once we hit 3 hours, I will plan on wrapping it up. Unless we get a really, really good one. I know I already said I was planning to stop after a good one, but now I need a really, really good one. We're talking like, the comparison point here is good friends to really close friends. That's the kind of stipulation I'm making here. Hey, that's a rock. That better not hit me. Oh, it almost did, but I knocked it away. That's cool. Who's throwing rocks? What's your problem, man? Don't like where those archers are. I don't like their placement. Just stop throwing rocks at me, man. Come on! What am I supposed to do with that? Alright, that one wasn't really, really good. That was just pretty good. Oh, Link chose not to take his sword out when I told him to there. That was a fun interaction we just had. A goofy, silly moment for the boys. Nice. I'm sure this was intentional by the DU or whatever the band is called. But I keep hearing the intro to I guess you bet you're wondering where I've been, which starts with, of course, da 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 da. I keep hearing those first openings, and I'm like, that's JoJo. That's Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, which starts with the exact same melody of da 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 da, and then it diverts from there. But I keep hearing it, and I'm like, ooh, it's a JoJo, and I'm like, oh no, it's that normal song that normal people have heard of. How could I be so silly? Link looked really like he was just purposefully cuddling up into the fetal position there. Oh, don't let me get hit by that other guy, please. Thank you. Damn it. That's a fun little pose, though. I like that. Looks like he's doing gymnastics. Now that I've committed to 3 hours, I keep checking the timer and being like, please release me from this misery. What happens if I go down here? Now I'm curious. Oh! I get a little break. Oh, I heard a little bit of Ganon's theme in there. The Hyrule Castle theme, as it were. You hear that? Ba-dum, ba-dum. It's only that first bit, but it's there. That's cool. Oh yeah, that did a heart right there. That climb up. That get up. Oof. I'm gonna keep doing it. Now that I've pointed out, I have to. Guys, this is wave 1. At least my arrows don't fall on my quiver when I do this. That's a positive thing. I'm kind of liking this trend of don't worry about dodging so much, but just wait for the attack and then just smack. Ooh. Okay, damn. I was gonna see now that Big Boy was on that side of me, I was gonna see if I could knock him over the ledge, but alas. What Zone Eye stuff do I have left? Do I have one last flamethrower, or am I out of stuff that's actually useful? Because I don't think I'm going to be using the flamethrower against Ganondorf, but if I've got... No. I could try to fly down in this way, that's cool. Oh, okay. Nice. Super cool. Got lucky there, but that's fine. And what if we try to get funky with it? Nah, he's not close enough to the edge, but it's a fun idea. Oh, Archer. That's what the archers are for, to defend the big boy. Alright, well, we had fun with that one. Let's just do one last one for a good measure, and then we'll call it. Regardless of how it goes, it will probably go terribly. Oh, word? I just saw a loading screen tip that might actually be useful. Nope. It mentioned trying to blind enemies to get them to drop their weapons. I don't think it worked on that guy. But he was close to the edge. I was going to do the thing again. I don't like that one. Let's do one last one. It's important to keep your promises to yourself, but it's also important to not be stupid. when you end your recording for the night. Honestly, keeping the shield out and just slowly approaching the archers is weirdly safe. Oh, where's the last guy? Oh, I missed him. He's over there. That's fine, he's out of range right now, so let's take it a little easy. Damn. Alright, that's fine. That's an alright one to end on. And that is where we will end for the night. Whew. Started to run out of steam there. I'm sorry about that, folks. But if the witness is any indication, you guys probably love that shit. Good night, everybody.